This is Mantronic Studios, and this is Adv2k169 with
Funbaba00.
And we wanted to have Scratimus and Miss Scrate here, but they have a family emergency. They had to attend. Yes.
That's cool.
So we just finished watching Inception, which is a Christopher Nolan movie, which you may recognize from Batman, Dark Knight, Memento. And first impressions. Are we going to do any spoilers, or can we do spoilers? It's a part of the better question.
I don't know if I remember enough of the plot to be able to do any spoilers with.
Well, it's a very intricate, very complicated story.
That it is. You have to see it again, too.
Yeah, I think it's a requirement to see it twice, but...
Which means we'll need another review after this one.
But it is one of those very, very deep mental movies. So if you don't like to think in your movies, you just like to watch, you may get turned off by this movie. But there's enough action and the story is enough done that I think it's justifiable that you still watch it and give it a shot anyway.
Actually, going into that, I think the first thing, the whole thing is about dreamlands, and I think one of the things I expected to see was, as they would get deeper into dreams, wouldn't the worlds be more wobbly and more far-out stuff?
I was thinking that there'd be some crazy shit like a mermaid octopus, that has 10 dead breasts or something.
Actually, I thought that woman that guy disguised himself as, she looked kind of funny there, kind of fubbly. And so I'm thinking, oh, this must be it. Maybe it's getting into that.
But I think that's part of the point. Once you know that those things are happening, then you know it's a dream, and
Yeah, that's true. So I guess they had to keep it down wraps.
But it was still visually awesome.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This summer, this year, this last few years has been almost all sequels or remakes or reboots. So this
was really good as an original.
This is original. I guess maybe some stoner maybe thought of the idea first, what if you're really in a dream? But this takes that to the whole new level. And then, Matrix, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. What other movies can you think that work into this crazy? Dark City, yes. All those elements are in this movie, blended into one with the director of Dark Knight on its helm and writer. It is incredible. It is.
It makes me want to dream. It makes me want to sleep right now and just dream up something.
I was thinking that too. And that's kind of weird because you kind of think, the ending is ambiguous. We're not going to spoil that, but because you can't spoil it.
We could do it in the span of 10 minutes.
So it's just one of those things where it's just up to your interpretation. But this movie, it's you think, are we maybe in God's dream? That's what I was thinking. That maybe...
Or is God our dream?
But it goes really deep into the psyche. I was thinking that... I told Funbaba that this probably is going to be a mandatory psychological movie before... you take a psych class in college, this is probably be a mandatory movie that you just have to sit and watch with the whole class and analyze it, and then,
There will be themes where it would make sense, it's structured, and then there will be elements that do not fit in at all. I bet the class would be exactly like that, just like maybe in the way this movie was. It makes sense, and it doesn't make sense at all. Any way you look at it, probably maybe from a classroom perspective to everyday perspective.
One thing you said about didn't make sense, they didn't give a time period. They didn't even say the future. They just threw it out there. So, you never know if this is happening now. You rethink your dreaming if someone's entering your dreams. And, I don't know if that's going to, kind of thing that, how they implanted that idea that now you're going to be paranoid when you're dreaming.
You think you go into a dream, and then when you come out of it, you learn something totally new. Well, maybe for one character that did happen, but in the end, I think you want to see a greater coherence, even greater than that. But maybe that's not possible in the movie.
So yeah, I really like the aspect of dreams because it's something that is very universal and human. Even animals have dreams. It's you don't know what the hell they're dreaming, but you know, when dogs are growling when they're sleeping and they're like twitching and their eye movement. They know they're dreaming, but you don't know what. So it's God knows how many different different socio-economic, how many different societies, there, that was the word, have analyzed dreams to be much more than random thoughts while you're sleeping,
Oh, I lost my thought.
So, it's just one of those movies that the action is incredible, special effects is all dropping, they kind of take some ideas from The Matrix, but just take it to a whole new level. Like I said before, it's just a mix of Matrix meets Eternal Sunshine meets Dark City, all wrapped into one. And it's very complicated. I thought the characters were amazing. Do you have any problem with any characters?
Oh, no, not at all. Very good character development, especially the different character types, the architect and, well, the other ones as well. I think in the end with this movie, what really got to me is it makes you wonder, what is a dream and what does it mean to dream? I think that's an important question. And this movie's it's a good look at it, maybe, to see everything, how it all fits in.
One of the aspects that DiCaprio's character, he has problems, marital problems, per se. That's a very, very, very basic way of saying it. But I liked how they developed that. I liked how his psyche, it was incredibly well done, and that story had a great conclusion.
I definitely want to see again how he ended up doing such a douchebag move as he does in the movie. No spoilers, no more spoilers, but yeah, he does turn out to be a big douchebag.
And it's kind of hard to do any kind of spoilers. You said this before, but it's just so complicated. They have so many things going at the same time. I got everything in one sitting. A lot of people are going to watch it 2 or 3 times to get everything. Not to say I'm a brilliant master of movies or I'm a genius, but I just know how to pay attention. So it's just one of those things where a lot of people are like, this is way too fucking complicated. Let's get the hell out of here, And like, you can't take a shit break.
No.
You can't walk in first, you can't walk in 5 minutes or late. No. You have to be in all the way. This is a long movie, by the way.
Get your slushies before the movie. And everything else too.
Yeah, get fed before you go and go to the bathroom before you go, because I saw people walk out just to go to the bathroom and come back and they're like, I don't know why they even bothered, because those 15 minutes they blew everything out of the water. They're like, what the hell happened?
Yeah, you don't just stop dreaming to go to the bathroom at night and then go back to re-enter the dream. That never happens, so you can't do it with this movie either.
It breaks apart. So yeah, it's something that you have to go all in for. Be mentally prepared that this is gonna blow your fucking mind 1,000 times over, and is just brilliant, and it's incredible storytelling.
I think what's more brilliant right now is that I'm sitting in front of a Joe Montana poster advertising Shape-Ups Skechers. Woo! Six Flags Mall, it's very much dead and desperate.
Yes, product placement in our own reviews.
A nightmare in itself.
So, I was just fucking around after the movie and was like, it would be funny if at the very end you see Freddy Krueger come out and he kills someone and the person wakes up, and then when they wake up in the Matrix chair and then they walk outside of the Matrix little ball or a vehicle, and then the memory is deleted because they are being deleted, the memory from Eternal Sunshine. That would have been cool.
Yeah, I think I'm in the nightmare myself, the dream.
But this is an incredible movie. I love this movie. This is easily one of the best movies of the decade, of probably my life. I would give this at a scale of 1 to 10, an 11.
Wow, I'd give it a 10 there, ADV.
You don't go for 11s?
Hey, I give every movie a 10, and I'm sticking to that.
So there you go. Funbaba gives it a 10. I give it an 11. I say that it's an achievement. This is why movies are called art forms. This better win Best Picture and Best Original Screenplay, or else they'll be held to pay the Academy Awards.
Oh, yeah, indeed. No higher a 10, no lower a 10. That's my final verdict.
All right. Well, what about 10 to the 10th power?
No, because then that'll be, what, 100?
All right, guys. That's pretty much it for Mantronic Studios. Hope you guys enjoyed our review.
Yep. Bye, everybody.
Bye.